Get ready for your Sunday news brief, brought to you by FeedViewer.
Apple is set to announce its new approach to AI at the Worldwide Developer Conference, with a partnership with OpenAI expected to help enhance Siri. The new system, named Apple Intelligence, will be an opt-in beta and will be available on upcoming versions of the iPhone, iPad, and Macs. However, a limited number of older devices, including iPads and Macs running an M1M chip or higher and the iPhone 15 Pro, may not be able to run the system. The system will initially focus on enhancing existing applications, such as summarizations of pages in Safari and notification summaries.
Windows 11 Build 26231, now available in the Canary channel, includes a new feature that tests AI integration for profile pictures. The feature allows users to customize their profile pictures with filters and built-in AI effects. However, it is still in the experimental stages and may not show up for everyone. Other features include a new copy button in Windows Share, updated dialog boxes for Settings app features, and the ability to automatically save screen recordings.
The week's most interesting startup stories include the 150 layoffs at SoftBank-backed Norway-based online supermarket delivery startup, Oda, which plans to focus on Norway and Sweden. Humane's AI PIN launch has been marred by battery fire concerns, while AI mortgage startup LoanSnap is facing financial difficulties. The Israeli startup Firefly is continuing its journey after the death of its co-founder, Joseph Sefi Guinness. Other notable startups include Solutions by Text, which provides a way to pay bills and apply for loans via text messaging, and Sword Health, an AI-powered virtual physical therapy startup.
Many Y Combinator YC startups are seeking smaller seed rounds, seeking around $1.5 million to $2 million with a $1.5 million post-money valuation, while giving up only 10% of their companies. This trend is seen in the latest YC batch, with many startups having raised the majority of that already from multiple angels. However, these startups are still seeking higher valuations than other startups. YC encourages founders to only raise what they need and has increased its standard deal to include $5,000,000 of capital in 2022.
The 17th Workshop on Security and Human Behavior, SHB, was held at the Harvard Kennedy School, marking the first event since the death of co-founder Ross Anderson. The workshop, which is an annual, invitational event, attracts a diverse group of professionals studying the human side of security. The event aims to maximize discussion and interaction by limiting talks to 6 to 8 minutes, with the rest of the time for open discussion. The event has been described as the most intellectually stimulating 2 days of the professional year, often leading to new friendships and unexpected collaborations. The next workshop will be hosted in Cambridge, UK, by Frank Stajano.
The blog post discusses the Peru's lower squid catch quota for 2024. The author, Bruce Schneier, clarifies that the term giant squid is incorrect as humans do not eat these creatures. The post also allows readers to discuss other security stories in the news. The author is a public interest technologist who has been writing about security issues since 2004. He is a fellow and lecturer at Harvard's Kennedy School, a board member of EFF, and the chief of security architecture at Inrupt Incorporated.
NASA has awarded $1.5 million contracts to 7 companies to further develop their plans for the Mars sample return mission. The companies include Lockheed Martin, SpaceX, Aerojet Rocketdyne, Blue Origin, Quantum Space, Northrop Grumman, and Whitting Hill Aerospace. The aim of the study is to understand if there are viable alternative mission designs or mission elements to bring Martian samples home safely. NASA is seeking a less complex mission design and one that would reduce the total costs to the agency. The companies will start work in July and complete their studies in October.
HR startup Rippling has banned former employees who work at competitors like Deel and Workday from participating in its tender offer stock sale. The company has received over $2 billion worth of term sheets for its shares and is allowing former employees to participate. However, the company has also stated that employees who have previously sold shares outside its previous tender offer will not be authorized to sell as many shares this time. The company stated that it is excluding employees at competitors due to concerns that sensitive information could be shared with competitors.
Azure OpenAI Service has expanded its Net SDK support with the release of OpenAI's official Net library and an update of the preview Azure OpenAI Service Client library for Net. This makes Net the third officially supported language. The new library, produced and maintained through collaboration with Microsoft, provides Net developers with access to OpenAI's models and capabilities. Azure OpenAI Service also adopted and extended OpenAI's library with a new 2.0.0 Beta.1 update that streamlines Azure client configuration and provides additional support for concepts specific to Azure OpenAI Service.
The best iPad deals are still available, with many of the best deals from the holiday season persisting into 2024. The best deals are available on many models, particularly on the more affordable ones. Apple's recent release of the new iPad Pro and iPad Air has led to prices on older models dropping further. The article provides a detailed overview of the best deals on each iPad model, from the 9th Gen iPad of 2021 to the latest models equipped with Apple's M2M and M4M chips.
Snowflake, a cloud data company, has been linked to multiple customer data breaches, including one by its subsidiary, LendingTree. The company has stated that there was not a data breach of its own systems, but rather a targeted campaign against its customers who were not using multi-factor authentication, MFA. The incident occurred when a former employee's demo account was compromised, which was only protected with the username and password. Snowflake has not disclosed how many of its customers are affected and has not yet reset passwords or enforced the use of MFA.
Former Autonomy Chief Executive Dr. Mike Lynch has been acquitted of criminal charges, ending a 13-year legal battle with Hewlett-Packard, HP. Lynch was accused of falsely inflating revenues at the UK startup ahead of its $11 billion sale to HP in 2011. He was cleared of 15 counts of fraud and conspiracy. The verdict is significant as only 0.4% of federal criminal cases in the U.S. lead to trial and acquittal, and only 12% of all prosecutions under the lead charge of wire fraud result in acquittal.
Apple is reportedly planning to unveil a significant overhaul of its Siri Assistant at its upcoming WWDC event. The overhaul is expected to make Siri more reliable and integrate with apps, allowing the assistant to take action on users' behalf. However, the company's inability to fully utilize Siri's capabilities has been a long-standing issue. The company's researchers have also developed a system called Ferret UI, which uses an AI model to understand small details of an on-screen image.
The company, which launched the world's first desktop water jet cutter in 2016, has launched the Pro model, an upgrade over its predecessor. The Pro model addresses customer feedback about maintenance issues and offers over twice the cutting power of the original model, with improvements in cutting speed and the ability to handle thicker materials. The company also offers a trade-up program for existing customers to receive a significant discount on the Pro. Despite its high price, the Pro remains significantly more affordable than traditional water jet cutters, which can cost up to $100,000.
Human Native AI, a London-based startup, is building a marketplace to broker deals for AI training licensing deals. The company aims to help AI companies find data to train their models on, while ensuring rights holders opt in and are compensated. Rights holders upload their content for no charge and connect with AI companies to land revenue share or subscription deals. Human Native AI also helps rights holders prepare and price their content and monitors for any copyright infringements. The company launched in April and is currently operating in beta.
Apple is expected to debut its AI features at the upcoming Worldwide Developers Conference, despite lagging behind its competitors in the AI race. The company should focus on making AI useful, not flashy, by making it locally on-device and ensuring privacy. Apple is also expected to improve Siri by understanding users' queries better and delivering more accurate results. There are rumors that Apple will announce a deal with OpenAI to power AI features across its operating systems, but it is unclear how much of Apple Intelligence will be built on this deal.
The Indianapolis-based company, Bereave, was founded by co-founders Elijah Linder and Matt Tyner, who lost their parents in college. The company was inspired to create a B2B product that provides resources for people experiencing loss, including steps to close out a loved one's affairs. The platform is sold to employers who can offer their employees in times of need. The company has about 12 clients who pay an annual fee based on the number of employees they have. The founders are currently fundraising to transform their system into enterprise-grade software.
HSBC has estimated that Byju's, once India's most valuable startup, is now worth nothing. In other tech news, AI mortgage startup LoanSnap is facing a series of lawsuits and has been evicted from its main office, with at least 7 creditors alleging that the company owes them over $2 million. The VC Film Fearless Fund has been ruled unable to issue grants to Black women business owners, causing outrage among diversity advocates. Other notable news includes Apple's annual developer conference, the potential for a better recycling robot by Apple, and the testing of a new feature that will stop users from browsing until they've watched an unskippable ad in full.
Artificial intelligence, AI, company, Posterior, has raised a $20 million Series A round at a $95 million post-money valuation. The round was led by NEA, with existing investors Sequoia and Neo, an accelerator, also participating. The company, co-founded by former Dr. Abdul Mahmood, has built an AI-powered co-pilot that helps nurses and doctors save hours on gathering medical documentation required by insurance. While its initial offering is in prior authorization automation, the company plans to expand into other medical administrative functions.
During a Major League Baseball MLB game, Los Angeles Dodgers player Enrique "Kike" Hernandez missed a catch as he was in the middle of an in-game interview. The ball bounced off his hand and into his groin, allowing New York Yankees batter Gleyber Torres time to reach first. Hernandez suggested that the interview might have contributed to his error, but he stated that he would continue to conduct in-game interviews for his pay. Despite this, the Dodgers won the game by 1 point in the 11th inning.
Microsoft has updated the Edge Workspaces support document to include AI-generated workspaces in the Edge browser for Windows 11. This feature allows users to create a new Edge AI workspace on the search results page when they search for a website on Bing. Unlike the traditional workspace scenario, Bing will use AI to open multiple websites related to the search query. The feature is still experimental and only works with a limited set of queries. It does not work with inappropriate search terms, and users must manually add and group tabs after an AI workspace is active.
Today is going to feel like 23 degrees. You can expect cloudy.
Until next time, this has been your news update from FeedViewer.